Outside Lowry. To the left side wing. Warren the pass to deep. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it three.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Morrow's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Zeller's checked in. Here's Lowry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Lowry's got his first basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Griffin. It's tipped.
Oh, fuck my house break.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And the wide open shot from Warren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight. Clippers leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Here's the screen. The dish now to Reddick. Johnson the screen. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And the three ball is good. Paul's got 8.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks. They've made 3 out of 4 of them.
DeRozan's shot is good.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. Check out the numbers for D. First in scoring, first in field goal percentage. And he's as good as it gets from three-point land. In fact, the best percentage that we have in the league.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down. Or even come close.
Right now,
Larkin checked in for the Clippers.
Now.
Corey Joseph's checked in for the Raptors.
DeRozan,
and he drops in the layup off the glass. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor.
West side corner.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Picked by Griffin. Stolen by Joseph. And stolen by Reddick. Kicks it to Larkin. Griffin attacking.
You got the GS slam cam for it. You did.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Los Angeles making a switch here. Neal's checked in. And then for Toronto, Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. Harper comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Williams in for Kyle Lowry. There's the pick. Dishes it to Neal. Feeds to Larkin. Pass to Morrow. He kicks to Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Upside, Griffin. The fader. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 3rd rebound tonight. To the paint. Here's Dean. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on Los Angeles. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Reno Udrich, he's checked in for Shane Larkin. And Udrich kicks to Johnson.
Oh, I got fucking fumbled.
Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Harper, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Udrich dishes to Griffin. It's good. This time the assist from Udrich. And that's now 11 points for Blake Griffin.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Joseph, the pass to D. Griffin on the double team. Now Joseph still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. 43 seconds left in the third. Right side, Griffin.
Cover him.
All alone.
Why don't you cover him, dude?
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Joseph's sick of 3-ball now.
Now here's Joseph. Pass to Harper from the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's the break. Joseph, the pass to D, and the shot is good. And now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And here's Neal outside. No good. Williams. No good. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And so here's Toronto. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Neal in at the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And DeRozan. Here we go. The score now all even. DeRozan's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Toronto. Paul with the ball. Lowry picks him up. And it's denied. There comes Lowry pushing the ball up. They now take the lead. 22 points for DeMar DeRozan. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Raptors.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shot.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan, to the middle, and he goes for the dunk.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that way.
They broke the legs, they broke the legs, they broke the legs.
And Griffin slams it in.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Came hard off that pitch, finished strong.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Nicely done, guys. You figured out what they're trying to do, too.
The room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, you can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence is.
Fuck out of here.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker. Griffin just having a terrific game. He has 15 points. He's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
And he gets it to go.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch. Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Paul against Lowry to the inside, and Griffin slams it in.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
Paul dishes to Jordan. It's Redick on the wing. DeRozan defending. Picked by Griffin. Redick passes to Griffin. It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Los Angeles.
Wesley Johnson. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for the zone. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jordan. No good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Fast break Toronto. Warren with the ball. That's good. Now it's a 6-point Raptor lead.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. Griffin.
Again, Griffin missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going. Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin did it sink in.
Shot to stop the run. Another miss by Griffin.
It's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And the pass to D. And he drops in the layup off the glass. D's got 39.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And Lowry gets it to go.
And 5 straight field goals they've allowed now on fast breaks.
It's simply a matter of making the commitment to getting back in transition to deny those easy buckets.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. There's the feed to DeRozan. Pass to D. And the layup's good off the glass. D's got 41.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Raptors.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a huge standout performance it was for D. He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Redick with the 3. Offensive rebound. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Freak.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound, a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention his ability to finish with strength, just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Gary Neal's checked in for Johnson. Udrich comes in for J.J. Redick. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Chris Paul. Taken away by Williams. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. Harper's shot is good.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, minimum. Kevin, Just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining.